I'm Richard Roeper, and coming up next, let's go out to a cabin in the woods and ignore the hanging dead cats in the basement. And hey, look at this. It's a book with an evil spell. Let's read it. What could possibly go wrong? It's my review of Evil Dead right now. The 2013 version of Evil Dead isn't a strict remake of Sam Raimi's hugely influential 1981 horror classic, but it does include the basic framework and some visual nods to the original.
Please. You have to get me out of here.
On its own, it's an irredeemable, sadistic gore fest celebrating the shockingly bloody deaths of some of the stupidest people ever to spend a rainy night in a remote cabin in the woods. Shiloh Fernandez plays the dull and dim-witted David. He returns to the family's old cabin along with his new girlfriend Natalie, old friends Eric and Olivia, and his little sister Mia, who's trying to kick smack. Even after the dog finds a blood-covered trapdoor leading to a basement filled with strung-up cat carcasses and a book of evil curses, even after Mia starts having visions and she starts speaking in a demonic voice, these morons stay put.
Mia, put the gun down. Put the gun down, please.
Olivia's a registered nurse, but she doesn't seem smart enough to know how to register for Google+. Eric's even dumber. This Kurt Cobain-looking dude opens a book that says, "Leave this book alone," and he starts reciting a chant that should never be recited. Gee, whose idea was it to bring Eric on this trip? Cue the ominous score, the cheap scares, and the increasingly stupid behavior by David and his dunder-headed friends. The gore factor goes all the way to 11 with admittedly impressive makeup and special effects, but over the course of a rainy night that never seems to end, we're treated to multiple scenes of projectile vomiting, dozens of nail gun shots penetrating flesh and bone, black ooze and blood everywhere, dismemberment, stabbings, all of it shown in excruciating detail. The actors do a pretty good job of conveying terror, but they're playing such vapid idiots you start rooting for their characters' demise.
We're gonna get you, not another peep. Time to go to sleep.
Save for a few darkly funny one-liners, there's almost no wicked humor here, and there's certainly nothing original about the plot. I love horror films that truly shock, scare, and provoke. But after 30 years of this stuff, I'm bored to death and sick to death of movies that seem to have one goal, just grossing out the audience by torturing nearly every major character in the movie. I give Evil Dead a D-. I'm Richard Roeper. You can get all my reviews at richardroeper.com and on Reels.